I think there's two. Well, there's a few. There's a few super explosive players. You got Jonathan, the running back they have over there.
Yeah,
you got
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor. You got Richardson, the uber talented quarterback they got over there. And then
he's coming off 3 picks, though. He's coming off 3 picks. He is.
He's a little wild with the ball. He's a little wild, but he hasn't played much. And I think that's the thing. He hasn't played a lot of football. He played at Florida. He didn't play a whole lot. Played 1 year, got drafted. So, like, he hasn't played a lot of football over the last, let's say, 4 years. And then he was hurt last year for an extended period of time. So there's a lot of mistakes that they're going to have to live with him. But if he figures it out, he's a home run waiting to happen. The kid is big. He's fast. He got a cannon. He threw about 70 yards, man. He's insane. Like, listen, so we better be on our P's and Q's.
There's plenty of intangibles. A lot of guys have intangibles. A lot of guys have intangibles, and that's awesome. Mm-hmm. Okay, he's big, he's fast, got a great arm, got all this stuff. If you can't put it together, none of that matters. None of that matters. And he ain't put it together yet. He's young. He's got time. He got all kind of red shirts now. When you're a first rounder, you got red shirts. But if you don't put it together, it's not going to matter. And you got a defense right now. Your defense can't stop the run. Your defense can't stop the run, doggone it. Your defense can't help you out. So
that's not going to help too, because the defense can't stop the run. DeForest Buckner's out, so that's going to hurt that. So I mean, like, the Bears have a really good shot to come in and do something. But the thing that they can't do, well, hell, we ain't showed that we can do it. We ain't showed that we can actually run the football. So it's a great opportunity for us to go in and try to just enforce our will on somebody.
But will we?
Down their throat.
But will we is the problem. Will we do that?
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know if we have the guys or the makeup to do that, honestly. Do we have you can't just turn your team into a running football team. You can't do it. Like, how did you build this team? You can't build it with a bunch of finesse guys and then say, hey, let's go be road graders. No, it don't work like that.
It doesn't. And Flu said we're not changing. He said we're not changing.
Yeah, I think there's some cause for change with the amount of pressure and the amount of sacks. Now, if he thinks it's just technique, it's not a talent deal, then okay. I mean, hopefully we see it, because this is a prime example. This is one of those I don't know if they still say it now, but this is one of those get right games, right? Mm. So you come in and we're gonna get this thing right. We're gonna get our offense right in this game, because they're gonna what they have to do is they know they can't stop the run. They know that DeForest Buckner is out, so now they're gonna pack that box. Now we really should see a lot of play action, but we got to be successful running the football first. Then we
commit to it.
Out of that, then we can see Caleb and the receivers kind of get on the same page and go on this little 3-game stretch.
We can see the number 1 pick flourish and do what he does. What number 1 pick's supposed to do.
No, we will. We're gonna see it. Don't worry. Yeah, he's not Bryce Young.
That's why I said it.
But you said it in a way that I ain't really.
I said it. Why you don't like what I'm saying? What you mean? I said it in a way.
Because you have an undertone with some of the stuff you say when you talk about old C-Dub, you know? No?
Number 1 pick. That's what number 1 picks do.
No, yeah, I bet you every Carolina fan would disagree.
Yeah, you're right. Hey, that's a rarity now. That's a rarity. That's a rarity.
It's not, because every Cleveland fan would disagree about Baker Mayfield too.
When I came out. Mm-hmm. Carson Palmer was the number 1 pick. Okay, Carson Palmer was the number 1 pick, and he did. He came out. Listen, he wasn't perfect. But I'll tell you what, he connected. They also had Chad Johnson on that squad. They had T.J. Houshmandzadeh. Houshmandzadeh. All right.
When I came out, the number 1 quarterback was David Carr, and he did not do it. The number 1 pick was David Carr, and he got smoked.
How good was that team around him that he was surrounded with?
I mean, they were a new franchise, so they weren't very good.
They weren't very good. Okay, there you go. They weren't very good. I believe they had Tony Baselli on like year 18.
Yeah.
With no knees, no nothing.
But what you say, he's the number 1 pick, so you got to come in and do something. Well, why didn't he go do something? That's what you say. From what you say, the parameters you put around Caleb is, well, you're the number 1 pick, so who cares? I don't care.
No. What I'm saying is, I'm not the number 1 pick. Cook. Let him cook. So number 1 pick should be. Listen,
okay.
I've been a lot of time. It's been a lot of time. People saying, "Hey, did you see that throw? The throw was amazing. Did you see that amazing throw?" All right, I want it. That's so. If we get these play action smackers, I want to see him cook. I want to see amazing throws.
Me too. I do too. I think he's gonna have opportunities.
That's all.
I think he's gonna have opportunities if we can run the football. I think we got a chance to really look like an offense and finally get a few touchdowns in a game. Get him that first touchdown throwing. I think they got a shot. Defensively, I think we got to come out. We got to stop the run. I think they have an offensive line that can run the football. I think they're built that way. I don't think they want Richardson throwing the ball all over the place, throwing the ball 30, 35 times a game. I don't think they want that. They want Jonathan Taylor with the ball. They want to just run the ball down your throat. If we can stop the run, and stopping the run is different. So if you can stop the run with 6 guys in the box, that makes your defense a lot better. When you got to bring that 7th guy in the box, now you open yourself up for play action, for holes that happen in the backside of your defense. So if we can stop the run with 6, not gonna be easy, but if we can stop the run with 6, it would make for a hell of a day come Sunday, because I think we'll have a real good showing. But defense, I'm not worried about. I'm not worried about.
You're not worried. What you worried about?
I'm worried about the offense. I'm worried about protecting Caleb. I'm worried about Caleb making plays. Like kind of what you're saying. Him showing that why I want to see this one. This is what I want to see. I want to see 5 plays in the game that make me sit back at Joe's on weed and say, that's why we took him right there. That's what I want to see. I want to see.
Hey, listen to all the followers. I'm good. Listen, I'm good at this. I'm very good at this. Okay, I just need you to know. All right, I knew I was gonna bring it all the way back. All right, I knew I was gonna bring it full circle.
Well, you guys are right about that. We got the Joe's on Weed Street coming up here in just a few days. Sunday afternoon, we'll be over there at the world famous Joe's on Weed Street bar. A lot of fun. We had a great time at our draft party. It was unbelievable. Here's some of the pictures from the draft party night where everybody was excited for the 2 top 10 picks. And so you can get your tickets at allchgo.com/events. If you become a diehard, you can get a discount on that event. You get a free shirt right out the gate with your deal.
There's a lot of diehards.
There is a lot of diehards here in Chicago. You're absolutely right about that. You go to allchgo.com/diehard. You can sign up. And once again, come out to Joe's on Weed Street. General admission tickets, $10, $65 if you want the drink package included. Live pregame, live postgame, live Briggs and Brow Show. We're going to be hanging out, watching the game with all of you. So
and we still giving a lot for $65 now.
Hey, now.
They're getting a lot for $65.
Well, hey, that's what we are. We're for the people. We're for the people, baby. We're for the people.
We all silly like the mayor.